We had a really big class on Monday, so I'm hoping that I didn't scare you all away, because we're going to follow a very similar format that we had on Monday. I had some good feedback. You all liked it. Before we get into class, don't forget to register for TechMan Try. Our deadline is coming up soon. Can you believe September is like right around the corner? So if you've been thinking about it and you're not quite sure, there's no reason not to register. And if you need a team, go ahead and register. Get registered so we can place you on a team and you have more time to kind of get to know those teams. Registration is in the chat box. Thank you, Jason. And let's get started with our workout. So I said this earlier, but just in case you missed it, we are going to need a sturdy chair or bench or even a couch, something sturdy. We're doing tricep dips today. And then if you have a band of any sort, doesn't need to be a mini band, or it could be a longer band, feel free to get that ready. You don't need it. This is Bodyweight Bootcamp, but if you want to increase that resistance, these are your options for today. All right, team, we're going to start with a nice wide stance. I want you to roll those hips under, so squeeze your glutes while maintaining that position. We're going to push our hips back. So we're going to start with a smaller range of motion and then start to pick it up. Maybe start to make that range of motion a little bit bigger. So if you were here on Monday, I got really good feedback. Everybody liked the format. So we're pretty much following the exact format from Monday. We have the strength portion in the beginning, and then we're going into that burnout. The only difference is we're doing our burnout twice, or our cardio, whatever word you prefer. Awesome job, everybody. Go ahead and stand it up. We're going to do some figure fours. So we're going to cross, open up the inside of your ankle and knee, hips go back. And we're going to keep this moving, team. If you're holding on to a wall for balance, that's fine. However, we do want to start to get that activation by doing these single leg exercises, getting those glutes, cores engaged. This one feels extra good, so I'm going to get one more on each side. And we're going to move down to our ankles next. So go ahead and find a wall, something to hold on to. We're going to press or bring one foot behind us. The foot behind you is what you're focusing on. And we're going to keep our foot flat on the floor, so don't let that heel lift. And you're going to drop that knee as far as you can. You should feel that ankle. There's not really weight on that front leg. It's just kind of there for support. The wall's there for support. The further forward you can get that knee, the better. You're going to see my right side's a lot better than this side. Go ahead and extend that knee. Let's get one more and bend through that knee. And let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. So this side's way more mobile than my left ankle. You might notice a difference on yours as well. I'm going to hold for a few seconds, extend that knee, drop it down. So that other side, you can put it forward, you can balance. It doesn't really matter. It's the ankles we're mobilizing or we're focusing on. Awesome job, team. Let's go ahead and bring our backs to the wall. I'm going to move to this wall just so you can see me better. Wall angels, we've done this a few times now. So remember our position with our pelvis. Just because our focus is on our upper body doesn't mean we get to forget about that nice neutral position with our pelvis. And we're going to slide those elbows and hands down the wall. Maybe your heels are against the wall. Maybe you're not quite there yet and you're bringing your feet forward. I said this on Monday, but my lats are still sore from my pull-ups the other day. So might need to bring my feet forward. Squeezing that upper back as you pull down, just like you were doing a pull down. Let's get two more. And And last one. All right, team, our last warm-up of the day, we're gonna make our way down to the floor. So we're gonna do a half inchworm. I know, it's my favorite thing in the world. Walking those hands out to the floor. Go ahead and drop to those knees. We're gonna go into our bird dog. So make sure you have that nice flat back. As you step back with one foot, make sure your hips stay level. We're gonna raise our opposite arm. So you can choose to keep that foot on the floor, or you can squeeze as you lift off the floor for 10, 9, 8, not letting those hips shift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's drop that toe, arm, and then knee. Let's switch to the other side, team. So left foot steps back, making sure our hips are not opening or shifting to either side. Opposite arm lifts, squeezing with the glutes if you can maintain that hip position. Lifting that foot for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't let that back arch. 3, 2, dropping with the arm, the toe, and then the knee. Great job, everybody. Go ahead and get a sip of water. I'm going to repeat myself one more time just in case you came in a few minutes late. If you have a resistance band of any sort, doesn't need to be a mini band, can be a longer band as well. Feel free to get that ready. And then we're also going to need a sturdy chair, bench, couch, whatever you have lying around the house for tricep dips. Okay, team. Very similar format to Monday. We're doing our strength portion twice, going into our cardio portion twice. So the only difference today is we have our cardio is a little bit longer than it was on Monday. The only difference. So first exercise, I'm just going to put my chair on the side so it's ready when I need it. My band as well, but not quite in the way. All right, we're going to do a curtsy lunge. So we're going to step our foot behind us and then bring that foot behind you. So our weight or our focus is on this front leg. We're going to drop down, stand it up. Cool. So again, our weight should be on that front leg. The back leg's just there for support. You can add your little curtsy if you want to. All right, I'm getting my watch started because our workouts don't count unless they're tracked, right? All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, the queen is coming. Let's practice our curtsies. Awesome job, team. Notice that my hips are not rotating. You might want to choose to reach for the floor as well. As long as you're not rolling through the shoulders. Great job, everybody. I'll let you know, we're not going to switch sides on this round. We're going to do our pull downs first. Great job, team. If you have your bands, go ahead and get them ready. So with my mini band, I'm going to bring it overhead and I'm going to pull, reach overhead, pull down. Notice, just like earlier, my back's not arched. Keeping that position nice and tight. Pull. So what muscle are you engaging right now? If you have a larger band, same concept. You're just holding on to the other side of the band and pulling. We're working our lats. Pull. So we're not quite pulling. It might be tempting to want to pull with your arm or your bicep here, but that's not what we're focusing on right now. We're focusing on that upper back. So I want you to pull from there. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to hurt yourself if you pull from your biceps. That's just not our focus right now. These vertical pulls are so hard to get body weight with no equipment, right? So here's one way. If you have no band, you're just doing the same movement with no band. All right, other side. So we're stepping back, other foot. Kick behind us. All right. Queen is leaving now. Leaving the room. So recurtsy with the other side. I don't think that's an actual thing, but today it is. Again, you can reach for the floor if you want to. That back foot's kind of just there for support. Really no weight on that leg. Really just focusing on that front leg. Awesome job. Here are those tricep dips that I promised you. So moving to your chair, whatever you have available. Notice I'm not shrugging here. I'm keeping far away, and we're gonna bring those elbows behind us, press. So this is not a squat. We're not using our legs here. We're pressing with those triceps. As I press, my shoulders are not sinking, they're not moving. Shoulders stay in the same position. It's the elbows that are doing the movement. Oh, triceps are on fire. Let's go, team. Body close to the bar, or sorry, close to the bench. I don't know why I said bar. All right, nice wide stance. We're going into lateral lunges. You already warmed these up. Just like in our warm-up, we're not starting with this, right? We're not doing that, or we're not doing this to try to go lower. This stays in that nice neutral position, even if that means your range of motion isn't quite as low. If you want to take this a step further, you're going to step. Let me bring my feet together. Step out. Step together. Woo. You need to absorb if you're stepping. You got this, team. Last one. To the floor. We're going push up with a row, so a renegade row. If you're on your knees, remember, doesn't mean you get to push those hips back. We're going push up. We're rowing, so elbow to your side. Push up. Elbow lifts. Elbows towards your body, team. Our shoulders should not be moving here. So what I mean by that is if you're doing a push-up and your shoulders are doing kind of this like worm movement, take it back a notch, drop to those knees. All right, turning around, we're going into abs, sprinters. So we're lifting, tap under your knee or under your thigh, trying to lift off the floor if possible. Exhale as you lift. Want to take this further? Don't let your feet touch the floor. Arms go overhead. Clap. Clap. So, almost there. Woo! Oh. Woo, that is a burner. Okay, team. That was round one. Questions? Comments? Concerns? You have about a minute before we go into that one more time. Great job, everybody. This time, if you have weight and you want to use it for your curtsy lunges or your lateral lunges, maybe even your renegade rows, feel free to do so, as long as you're not giving in form. I don't want to see you move up if you have not mastered the body weight yet. All right. Queen is coming, which means left foot kicks back, right foot is forward, just for the sake of this class. That's not a thing, so don't go back and tell people that that's a thing. Just for Bodyweight Bootcamp, that's a thing. Queen comes, right foot forward, queen leaves, left foot forward. You got this, team. Don't think too much about your arms. Last one. All right, team, other side. Oh, no, I lied. We're doing those pull downs. So with or without your bands, arms overhead. Make sure those glutes are engaged. I'll turn to the side just so you see it from a different angle. Pull, Keep it up, team. Want to make it a little harder? Keep the resistance with the band pulling apart, especially if you have a mini band. Almost there. Queen's about to leave. All right, put those bands away. Other side, left foot forward, right foot back, and let's go. I don't know where that cross with my arms is coming from, but are those abs engaged? If I punched you right now, are they tight? Let's go, team. Almost there. Ten seconds. We're going into those dips. Okay, here we go. Tricep dips. Remember, body stays close to the chair. And let's go. Press. Don't let those shoulders do the movement. If you need to break this up, maybe do sets of 5, take a break, get back into it. You don't have to finish out the timer with me, especially if that form's starting to give in. Almost there. We have time for one more. Oh. Woo! Do the noodle dance. Lateral lunges. I'm gonna start in those steps. If you need to start with just holding, kind of get that neutral pelvis position and then add the step, by all means. If you're feeling pain through that front knee when you step, I want you to notice, are you stepping and just throwing your weight on the front of that foot? Or are you pushing your hips back? Are you using your tripod foot, distributing that weight equally? This is where that ankle mobilization comes in. And that 10 seconds in the beginning of class, yes, it's great, but you're gonna have to keep doing it on your own, especially if ankles are your limiting factor. All right, push-ups, making our way down to the floor. Remember, shoulders, no shoulder rolls in a push-up. Shoulders stay still, just the elbows. Elbows in, add that row. If you have light weight, feel free to add it. We have time for one more. Woo! I don't like push-ups. All right. Here we go. Sprinters. Tapping under your leg. Big arms up. If you can lift off the floor as you tap, lift. What are you working right now? Abs, right? So if you're swinging with your arms to get your body off the floor and you're not controlling those abs, take it down. Exhale as you lift. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's time. Oh, good news. Strength portion is done. As we go into this cardio, I'm gonna move my chair. I'm reminding you that you asked for it. I had to tell you that on Monday too. We're going twice today. First exercise, but good news, it's the same format. So we go on for a minute, off for a full minute of rest. So do what you can for that full minute, even if that means you have to rest. First exercise, we're working Side, side, cross. Cross. I'll give you your harder options here in 5, 4, 3. Let's go. Cardio. Cross, cross, ab, ab, cross. Want to make it harder? Duck. Woo! Elbows still cross over. Still don't have enough? Add a hop. Level 3. Woo! I need you to add that rotation. Controlled rotation. Woo! I need to take it back. All right, I'm going. You have a full minute to breathe after this. Oh, heart rate's up. That's it. Time. Woo. Who wrote this? Breathe. Minutes or long intervals. All I ask is you don't sit down. Breathe how you need to. Catch your breath. Control your breath. So it's easy to want to go, right? Deep breaths. Okay, next exercise. You still got a break. I'm just demonstrating. We're going squat, twist. See? Hips are rotating. Chest is forward. Squat, twist. If you don't want to add the jump, if you want to modify, you're going to squat, pivot, squat, pivot. Just make sure when you're pivoting that you're not twisting while your foot's planted. So if you're turning, your foot needs to follow because we don't want to twist with our knee planted, right? All right, option 1, squat, pivot, squat, pivot, or twist. Woo! Rotate. Drop those hips. Just because we're jumping doesn't mean form goes out the window. Light on your feet. Let's go. You asked for this cardio. I'm gonna do one more pivot. But there's nothing wrong with taking it back a notch. 10 seconds. Let's go. Last one. Woo! If your hair doesn't look like this, I don't know if you're working hard enough. Or you just are really good at doing your hair. Breathe. In about 10 seconds, I'll give you our next exercise. Walk in a circle. Okay, so we're going low, shuffle, cross. Again, with that pivot, right? Shuffle, pivot. Same rules apply. If you're rotating your hips, your knee needs to follow. We're not planting and then turning. Woo! We're starting in about 10 seconds. So make your way back if you're getting your water. Here we go. I'm going to start on this side. Move to my left, your right. Drop. Here we go. Pivot. Shuffle. Pivot. You can pretend you're punching me. That's okay. That just means I'm doing my job right. If you're cursing me out right now. Pivot. You got this. All I ask is you keep moving. I gotta drop lower. Here I am cheating. Drop those hips. 10 seconds. Don't stop moving. That's all I ask. I don't care if you're moving at turtle speed. All right. Rest. Lots of rotation, right? Working that transverse plane. You don't have to remember any of that. But if you're wondering what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. Okay, we're going. Tires. So we're bringing it to the football field. Put your helmets on. We're going, hopping into the tire. If you go like this, you're falling on your face, right? You have to go into the tire. Up, up. 4 forward, 4 back. If you want a low impact, you just step, right? But you're still picking up that foot, right? We don't want to fall on our face with those tire runs. Those of you who are just like out to win the day right now, who are just like ready for the Super Bowl, land on one foot. As long as you can land, you're not wiggling around. Here we go. Pick your poison. 1, take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Those tires aren't getting any lower. 1, 4, 3, 2. Keep those feet up. I'll let you know when halfway and then we'll switch directions. This is about halfway. All right, I'm gonna switch my leading leg here. Woo! As you get tired, it's harder to lift those legs, right? Four, 3, this is our last one. 1, 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, team, guess what? We made it through both strength circuits and 1 cardio circuit, which means 1 cardio circuit is left. Breathe. Can if you have to. Just kidding, don't do that. Control your breath. So we're just repeating that cardio circuit. I need you to take this and make it your own. So maybe you do it in sets. Maybe you do 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Maybe you do level 1. Maybe you do a combo. I'm your guide, but this is your workout. You gotta mold this to fit you. All right, let's wander on back. We have those cross knees. Adding your twist. Remember, we're working transverse plane, which means we're rotating. Cross, knee. I want you to start here. Cross, knee. You want to duck? You can drop in the middle, but you're still rotating. Maybe you add a hop. Elbows. Let's go, team. How are we feeling? We love this, Cassidy. You'd rather be here than at Disneyland, right? 1000%. Woo! Last one. Oh my goodness. Walk it off. Breathe. This is where those full minutes come into play. Can you control that breath? There you go. Feel that heart rate decrease with control. Squat twist or squat pivot is next. Remember, squat, pivot, or squat, twist. All right, heart rate is up. Let me tell you. A lot of you I've worked with on site, and I've heard some feedback. This is like being back on site, those summer boot camps outside. Woo! Taking it back. All right, here we go. Pick your poison. You're either pivoting or rotating. Twisting, whatever you want to call it. I'm not talking because I'm working. Work with me. I'm right here with you. How are we feeling? Yell at me. All you want. Let it out. I can't hear you. All right. Let me do some pivots. We got 8 seconds. I'm gonna do one on each side. Oh! Tap out. I've had, if you missed my last class, I think it was boot camp on Monday, I had a client give me this. So it's on my workout wall. What is fat crying? If you need a little motivation. The funny gifts clients give me. All right, we have those shuffle jabs. You have about 10 seconds, 15 seconds even. We're gonna make our way. I'm gonna start on this side this time. Guess what? We're this close to the end. Like I said last time, I don't care if you're moving at turtle speed. If you're moving, that's what I care about. Drop. Here we go. Don't let me come up. I cheated last time. Stay low with me. Even if you're just stepping here, right? Pivot. You're still moving. Pivot. You got this. $15 seconds. Drop. Woo, I cheated. Okay, I think. Yes, last minute of work after this minute of breathing. This is your dance break. What's your favorite dance move? Let me see it. We have those tire jumps. Let me get a sip of water here. These minute recoveries are saving me, are nice. Okay, team. Option 1, you're stepping right into that tire. Option 2, you're hopping. Or option 3, you're landing on one leg. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Pick up those feet. 3, 2, 1. I say that because I gotta tell myself that. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'll let you know when we're halfway. We switch sides. 4, 3, 2. This is half. Other side. Let's go. Alexa said, I found something about let's go. Would you like to hear it? She's still talking to me. Does anyone else have an Alexa that just talks to you randomly throughout the day? Last one. Oh, we did it. Always during class. Jason, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Jason, I think we were in a team meeting one time. And I think we might have said Alexa or Alexis or something. And she's like, huh? How can I help you? We did it. Take this minute to breathe. We're stretching. Now's your time. You can yell at me all you want. That's fine. You'll thank me tomorrow. How are you feeling? Are you regretting this format? I kind of like it. Starting it off with the strength training, some body mechanics, and then moving into getting that heart rate up. All right, team, make your way back. We're gonna stretch it out. Nice wide stance. Let's reach over to one side. Lead with your chest and belly. Oh, you can go into this weekend knowing that you got 2 really good workouts in this week. If you didn't do Monday's class, make sure to check it out. Monday was good too. Check out Nick's Bodyweight Bootcamp on Friday. If you just haven't had enough with me, take it to center. Slight bend through the knees. I want you to roll it up so your head is last. Link your fingers together behind you. Pull your shoulders down. Drop your ear to your shoulder. And let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm so glad the sun is back. I was getting a little worried there for a second. I'm like, it's too early for this cloudy weather in Oregon. But that was just a short break. Sun's back. All right, go ahead and unlink your fingers if you want to hold on to a wall, by all means. We're going into that quad stretch. Squeeze through the glutes, team. Maybe hinge a little bit more. Ooh, apparently quads are tight today. So notice my knee's not out here. It's staying in. Try not to let your hip come out either. Other side. You all are fabulous. I hope you know that these workouts are not easy and you deserve all the credit. Give yourself that credit for making it through either today or Monday and Wednesday's workouts. I will see you all next week. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks, Travis. Oh, good.